What up, y'all? We back again, another day. Let's get it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is now 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock, excuse me. I did not go to the gym this morning. I was tired, sore, hurt, busted down, broken, beaten, and battered. So, no. So I'll take the day today. I'll wake up in the morning and go. We got a busy day today somewhat. Got to go to South Carolina to grab Koi. I might go to my mom's house down in South Carolina. And we'll kind of play it from there. Got some big news to tell Koi, so I'm gonna record that, see how that goes. That might make this video, might save it and drop it for another one, we'll see. But yeah, let's see. All right, I'll let y'all later. What up, back again, checking in. Real quick, man, since I'm driving, usually when I'm driving, I have time to think. And what I wanted to talk about really quick was just appreciating your story and your circumstances and your situations. Because everything you go through leads you to where you're going. And it may not make sense in the moment when you're actually going through it. It's going to hurt, it's going to be embarrassing. But once you get through on the other side, everything else will make sense. Like, the past few years, a lot of things that I've been going through, I would not be where I am today had I not gone through those things and burned a couple bridges. Some I was able to kind of fix and bring back. Others, those relationships are just gone. And, it sucks, but at the same time, those were lessons that helped get me on the path to where I needed to go. I went through a lot of women, not on the womanizer, whatnot situation, but just dealing with different women, going through different experiences, and some of them worked out, some of them didn't. Well, obviously none of them worked out if I'm, where I'm at now with Tommy, but other ones, man, it was what it was. They were fun, then they weren't, then they transitioned to something else, and then they just stopped. And now here we are, even on a deeper level with life, things that I went through. One day I'll share the story and go in depth. I mean, I've shared it numerous times. It's all over, but I'll just do a breakdown of everything, detail by detail, just going through how things transpired and where I am now, what I'm doing currently in Charlotte, but just the path and the journey to get here, where I'm in a position now where I've worked hard to get here, and obviously I'm not finished. I got a lot more to go, a lot more to do, but I got a lot of knowledge and wisdom that I can share based on my experiences, so that somebody watching this video could not do what I did, or do what I did differently and learn from my mistakes and move smarter. And that's ultimately the goal, because when I was 15, 16, my dad wasn't in the household. I had my stepdad, who was amazing, but he could only do but so much because our interest wasn't really aligned. He gave me a lot of game and he put me on a lot of things, but the majority of the time I was looking to MySpace, bruh. Like, that was really what we had. We look at cool people and say, hey, I want to be like him, or I want to do like that. What did he do? And just break down things. And that's kind of how I forged my path and figured out what I wanted to do. But a lot of that stuff, even back then, was fake. It's not to the degree that Instagram is now, but it wasn't really, but now you have people that can share their real life stories, be 100% honest, or whatever they feel comfortable sharing, and give you game, so that you don't have to go through and make a lot of the mistakes that we've made. And that's my biggest thing. If I could save one person from failing and falling off the ledge, then I've done something. And I don't even have to know that I've done it. If there's somebody somewhere, because it's not about doing it for recognition or any of that stuff. Yes, I want to make money. Yes, I want to monetize my content, of course, because then I can take that money and invest in other things and build and grow. So I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like I'm not after money, but I'm not after money for money's sake. Material things are cool, but at the end of the day, they're material things. Taking that money and changing somebody's life, or changing the trajectory of your family, securing and changing the position of people that you care about, is what it's all about. And so sharing stories and inspiration, motivation, and just reality, because everything ain't going to be inspirational and motivational. Some days it's just, here we go. But that's reality. Every day isn't amazing. Every day isn't, going to the Louis store or doing this or that. Some days I might just be chilling at the crib and I just think back on where I've came from and what I've done, man, or the people that I've been through, or situations and circumstances that I've been through. Those things, to be successful, you go through scars. You get scarred, and those scars, they are just testimonies and reminders that, hey, you've overcame, you survived. Whatever your worst case scenario was, or your worst circumstances, if you're still here, that means you're still in the game. The clock is still running. If you notice, any millionaire or billionaire that lost it, they usually bounce back, unless they're locked down and somewhere crazy and you never hear about them again. But for the most part, most people that know what it takes to be successful can duplicate that success and multiply it. So just don't give up, keep going, keep pushing, just keep striving, going after whatever you want. It may take a little longer. People may criticize you, people may not understand your vision, but as long as you know where you're going and you know it's going to pay off, keep going. I've had so many people that told me that I shouldn't get into real estate, and for a while, if they looked at it, they were right, because real estate wasn't popping off the way that I would have hoped for. It wasn't a lottery ticket. There were times where I had to go without, and I couldn't do everything that I wanted to do, and people tried to take advantage of it and say that I was selfish or use it for ulterior motives. And those people, man, you never really get over it, because I've had people that tried me when I was down and out, when I really needed people to be on my corner, and those were the people that kind of turned their backs on me, or they kicked me while I was down. But for me, it showed me, number one, the nature of people, and nobody really cares about your story or what you're going through and how you feel. It's all about what you contribute, what you bring to the table. So, if you sit around and talk about your goals and your dreams and you're not working to it, and you're not strong enough to believe them, and then you believe in them yourself, of course nobody else is going to believe in it, and they're going to ridicule you and criticize you, and you got to be willing to stand through that and deal with it. But what I can say is, if you don't die, and I don't mean die literally, I mean die mentally, like you give up and you stop. If you persevere and you push through and you stay focused on your target, eventually it gets better, and you come out on the other side and it's like, wow, everything was worth it. Everybody that crossed me, you never forget it. Full disclosure, I'm still very upset about a lot of things, but the venom disappears. There was a point in time where there were certain people that I just could not be around, simply for the fact that I know what you did, and I know that if I fall short, I can't depend on you. You won't be there for me. But now I can be around them because I remember what you did, but it's okay because I'm good. I made it. And, when I say I made it, I'm not where I want to be, of course. I'm just like at the bottom rung. I'm nowhere near where I see myself or what I know I'm capable of or what I can do. But as of right now, I'm doing better than most of them that said that I couldn't do it, I wouldn't do it, I need to stop, I'm being selfish, whoop. Everybody that doubted me, I'm pretty much doing better than all of them for the most part. And it's just patience and perseverance and believing in yourself. You gotta bet on yourself and be willing to lose. And if you lose, then you gotta have a plan to bounce back. So just wanted to holler at y'all really quick while I'm driving. I'm headed out, so hopefully this touched somebody right now. I'm probably gonna go to Fitted CLT in a little bit too and grab a couple fitted. So I'll show you that. That's pretty cool. Real cool people over there. So about to go to this meeting real quick, knock that out. Then I got a lunch meeting. Then I gotta go to South Carolina. So pretty full content day. All right, y'all. What's good, y'all? Just finished up my first meeting, headed to my second meeting, which is actually a lunch meeting. About to grab some Chipotle. But what I didn't realize when I was looking up the address was it's the Chipotle in the mall. So about to make a mall run real quick in the middle of the day. Gotta love the freedom. So about to hang tight real quick till my man shows up. We're gonna discuss what we need to discuss. It's one of my vendors. We got some business we need to talk about, knock out some things, and build a little bit of rapport, relationship, things of that nature. So we're just gonna chop it up for a little while, touch bases, catch up. Then I'm headed to my next 2 houses, and then pew pew, I'm off to South Carolina, grab Koi. May go check on my mom's real quick, and then back to Charlotte. Let's see. So yeah, headed to the mall, Carolina place, meeting real quick. But I was just thinking, and I'm about to mask up real quick. I wear a mask. It is what it is. But I just wanted to say, when you genuinely happy, you move different, man. Like, I'm just grateful that I was able to finesse and do what I had to do. Nothing illegal. What up, what up? As you can see, just leaving the mall. About to head to my houses. I have 3 to knock out. Meeting took a little longer than I anticipated, but overall, it was a great meeting, man. The thing about business, the higher up you get, or wherever you are in business, you want to build relationships with people, man. Get to know them, understand them, know who you're working with, because you got to deal with these people. So you need to know who you're dealing with. Can you trust this person? Is this person dependable? Is this person reliable? Is this person full of it? You need to know those types of things so you know how to handle them and deal with them. But like I said, we're about to head to this house. I probably skipped the video on that because I need to get in and out of those. Then I got to get to South Carolina. And yeah, so we'll go from there. All right, we back. About to run into Fitted CLT real quick, see what they have. Might try to cop up on something. We'll see.
Oh shit.
What's going on?
How you?
I'm good. How you?
I know exactly who this is.
What's happening?
That's the reason why he went to the Larry Jones concert.
I need something, man.
Yeah, I mean, you got that name like new probably from the last time you came.
What up, y'all? Just left Fitted CLT. Purple bag boys. You know what I'm saying? Also gotta try to get to the post office. I gotta take care of my mans, make sure he had what he needs. But racked up. I stopped recording because I couldn't let y'all see. We got we moving, but just copped the Cincinnati Reds. This is like one of my favorites. Back when I was in college, they used to call me the dude with the red hat because I always had a Cincinnati Reds hat. It's just something about this fitted. I love it. It's like my second favorite next to the Braves. Most people like the Yankee, but for me, I'm a Braves guy, so I gotta have a Braves joint. The Yankee is like, I guess my third favorite because I rock Braves hats the way your boys rock Yankee hats, you know what I'm saying? So I had to get this. This is up there too. I had to get this one, the San Francisco joint, because my dog Newbie dropped a Kaepernick shirt and that joint was cold, so I had to get this joint so I could rock it with that. I'm gonna have to show that off. And then the Orioles, man, can't go wrong with Big Bird, baby. So yeah, I had to grab this joint too. As a matter of fact, I think I might switch them out, so shout out to Fitted CLT, man. They showed me love always and forever. Like when I first moved up here, I was coming out here buying fitteds, man, with, one day I'll tell you the story. I promise I'll tell the story about when I moved to Charlotte and what that was like. But, let's just say I didn't have the most bread in the world, and I was just coming up here buying fitteds just because I love fitteds. Like, I'm bald, of course. I'm not hiding it. It's no secret or nothing like that. But even when I had hair, I was always rocking fitteds because that's just always been my thing. So I would come up here and Fitted CLT. They always had the exclusives. It was always the patches. Like, it was way ahead of game before everybody else really knew what was going on. They had the the fluorescent brim, not the fluorescent brims, but the under brims with the colors, you name it. Fitted Seals, he had it. They always show love. So, you know, if you ever go there, make sure you hit up GL, show some love, man, because they're really, really, really good, solid dudes, businessmen. You know what I'm saying? I love that store. So, headed to South Carolina, about to grab Koi. I gotta get to the post office. My goal is to get there today. Hopefully we can make that happen. If not first thing in the morning, because I gotta drop off that other hat. But that's where we are. So yeah. Alright. Just landed in South Carolina. Picked up the package. Koi, say hey.
Hey.
So yeah, about to go check on my mom's real quick. Then head back to Charlotte. Catch you in the next one. What up, y'all? Just made it home. I'm gonna upload this immediately when I'm done so I can get the task done for today. Long day. Ended up going to Bishopville. Stopped and talked to my boy Carter from high school. We went through a yearbook and was just pointing, laughing at pictures and going over memories and stuff, and time flew by. And just getting home is 12:30 now. Koi is knocked out. Tommy's knocked out. So I wanted to show y'all this low drop. Some of this stuff I'm gonna be adding to the Napalm site on Instagram, so make sure you check that out. I think it's NPLMBNB, which stands for Napalm Balm. It's a vintage clothing store that I'm working on, just tailored pieces and whatnot that I think is pretty cool. But I just got a massive polo drop. Shout out to my big cuz, McKinley. I really appreciate you looking out on that. I'm gonna probably drop his name in the bio or something, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow him on IG as well. But let me show y'all a little bit of the stash that I got. Disregard that, but we got the horse. We got the we got the polo bear. I am tired, y'all. We got the big horse. We got all types of, you know, different horses going on. So yeah, I'm gonna finish editing this video, upload it real quick, and get started for tomorrow. So make sure you stay positive, make sure you stay focused. Let's get it. See y'all tomorrow.